Hi everyone. We're looking at another problem here from statistics, measures of location and spread. The problem reads, a naturalist is investigating how many eggs the endangered kakapo bird lays in each brood cycle. The results are given in this frequency table. This is the table here, number of eggs, and this is the frequency underneath. We have when the number of eggs is 1, so the frequency is 7. When it's 2, the frequency is P. We don't know what P is, it's an unknown. We're going to find out what it is. When the number of eggs are 3, number of eggs is 3, the frequency is 2. Now the question says, if the mean number, that's the average number of eggs is 1.5, find the value of P. So let's see how we go about solving this sort of problem. Whenever you are given a table like this and you see there is a frequency included in this type of tables, you got to think of adding another row to this table with columns on it. This table will now transform to number of eggs if we say number of x now is x, frequency which is f, so we now have x f. We have to add that one there. 1, 2, 3. This one coming here, and this one coming here. So we still have our 1 here, 2 here, 3, and we'll have the frequency 7. Frequency here is P. Frequency here is 2. So why do we need this table? We'll soon find out why we need this extra row here. Because we are asked to find the mean, then we need to know if the number of eggs is 1 and the frequency is 7. So what is the product of these two? This will give you 7 here. If the number of eggs here is 2 and the frequency is P, what is XF? You are multiplying these two here. So you get here 2P. And this one again, you multiply 3 by 2, you get 6. Why you need that? Because in finding the mean, x bar, this is equals to the summation of the total x all over x f. You add in all this and then you divide by the product of this. That is the formula for what can I say? You add in, sorry, this XF, this should be here. Sorry. This XF, and this is, sorry, this That's why I sometimes using formulas. Just want to. This is XF. That is the summation of the frequency and the number of X. That's what you get at the top divided by the sum of the frequencies. I hope you understand this formula. So what is XF here? XF, you are adding XF, XF, this is XF, you are adding 7 plus 2p plus 6, and this gives you 7 plus this is 13 plus 2p. And what is this sum F? That's the frequency. You're adding 7 plus p plus 2, and this is 7 here. This is 9 plus p. This is what you need. The basic thing is to know the formula and to understand how to apply this formula, extracting the details from the problem. Then you know what XF mean and what is this is the summation. You adding the products of the frequency table here and the number of X, and the F here is the sum of the frequencies. If you are just given, for example, you are asked to find the mean of 1, 5, 3, 4, let's say 2. You have to find the mean. There is no frequency here given. So to find the mean of this one here, finding the mean, this is just equals to the sum of, if you say all these are x's, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, so present them by x total, and then all over, how many of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 5. So you add all these, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, whatever you get, let's say 6, 10, 6 plus 6, 12, this is 15. So 15 all over 5. So the mean is 3, right? But here we are given frequencies. So these frequencies, you got to multiply, do some multiplication. Here you are just given the numbers, yeah? Easily you can just add them together, you find the average. But when you have a frequency table added to your data set, then you need to do some multiplication and add something to the table before you can be able to compute the problem. Right? So now let's see what we have here. We have this formula here. We have this. So it means this is telling us 13 plus 2p divided by EF, which is sigma F, which is 9 plus p. And all this is equals to, we are told, is given here, the mean, that is 1.5. So what is left now is simple algebra. I can now take off this so that I will have space to do the calculation. You now have 13 plus 2p divided by 9 plus p equals 1.5. So this will give us 13 plus 2p equals 1.5 multiplied by 9 plus p. Yeah? So we still have 13 plus 2p. Mind you, the questions ask us to find the value of p. So you now have 1.5 times 9. 1.5 times 9 . 1.5 times 9, 13.5. So you have here 13.5 plus 1.5 times p is 1.5 p. So now we want to find the value of p. So what we do is we have 2p here. 2p equals, you have plus 1.5p. So I now bring this one over the equality sign. The plus sign will change to minus 1.5p. And again, you have 13.5 here, and I have 13 here. So this 13, I'll bring it over the equality sign to now be minus 13. So 2p minus 1.5, you get 0.5p. And 13.5 minus 13, you get 0.5. But you want p. So therefore, 0.5p divided by 0.5 is equals to 0.5 all over 0.5. I'm dividing top and bottom by 5 so that I'll cancel this 0.5 here. This cancels this, so you now have only p here. And then this cancels this, so now have p equals 1. So the value of p they ask us to find is 1. Thank you for watching.